my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. You know, technology is a huge part of our businesses, our lives, our children's lives. We have a whole generation that is expecting immediate information. They have technology tools that, you know, were huge bricks on my ear as a business owner back in the 80s and early 90s. Lots has changed, and we're not always sure what some of these new conveniences and technologies really mean in the long term. What is the impact to our society, to our families, to our health and well-being in the long term? I ran across a couple interesting things I wanted to share with you and then tie that back to technology in your business. So Ed Stetzer, an author who wrote Christians in the Age of Outrage, had an interesting little section that got me thinking. He was talking about lead, which was a brand new technology that was an integral part of our lives for a lot of years, and we all now would approach with great caution now that we know what really happened. So back then, lead was added to paint to help house paint dry faster. Lead pipes were how all the water got to our homes, you know, that was very important. Lead was added to gasoline, and that helped to boost octane levels and the power and the efficiency. So what was the result? As you read on, he quotes some other studies, one of which mentions contamination of our air, dust, soil, drinking water, and our food crops caused harmfully high blood levels of lead. And this was to the detriment of our children, and it was higher in our children. So not a lot of testing was done before lead just appeared in our lives and was so integral to everything that we touched, and yet the outcome was not good for humankind. So what does this have to do with IT? Well, in Adam Atler's book, which is entitled Irresistible: The Rise of Addictive Technology and the Business of Keeping Us Hooked, he talks about addiction, and usually we think of addiction as heroin, nicotine, alcohol, but he's talking about technology here. There are some new addictive behaviors happening when it comes to technology. He cites a couple of quotes a couple of studies. 3 hours a day on cell phones. Teenagers spending hours and hours, day after day, playing video games alone in their room. One report even said that kids open Snapchat 18 times a day. So where is all that taking us? It's not a matter of willpower. There are people on the other end of all these screens whose job it is to get us to come back and open this technology over and over and over again, to create this addiction to what we're looking at. That's their job. So consider your consumption of technology. How about your family members? I don't know the long-term effects. We don't know the long-term effects of the amount of screen time and the things that are happening, not only to us, but to this next generation. Consider this impact on what you're letting into your heart, your mind, your businesses, and your homes. Food for thought. I'll be reporting on one of those books later on. For now, thanks for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.